going into practices, just specifically?
Yeah, I think just the game plan for us is just being, I think, the best individual we can be. I mean, as a snapper, we're just trying to dial it in and get as close to the punter's hip as possible. The kickers trying to make all their field goals, punters, getting those hang times and whatnot. So, it's a pretty tight-knit group, so we're just all trying to be, as best we can be.
What does it look like right now with snapper? Are you starting? I mean, in terms of start ones.
I mean, it's still a competition right now. I can't say for sure. I would like to be the number one guy. But it's still a competition. Lynetta and Daniel are really good, and they're pushing me to be the best, and hopefully I'm pushing them to be their best. And I think that's the case with every position right now. There's not, a for sure guy right now, and we're all just, edging the way to be the best, and be that first string guy by the time the first kickoff happens.
USC fans have had to worry about the long snapper for years and years with Damon here. What do you learn from him? What do you take from his time?
Yeah, I mean, I was with Damon for 4 years, and he's taught me a lot of things, and just being cool under pressure. I mean, that's probably the one thing I would describe Damon. He's freaking as cool as a cucumber. So I mean, that's my mentality, just executing my one thing, one snap at a time, to not think about anything else, just do my job, and everything else will take care of itself.
You've been here for a long time. What's kind of your just USC experience?
Yeah, so this is my 5th year. Obviously, going out of high school into USC, this wasn't my ideal. With COVID happening, that was a whole curveball. So I mean, I wasn't even expecting to be here with a 6th year, in my back pocket. So it's been a great experience. I've had a bunch of different coaches and different special teams coaches, which is honestly has provided me with a lot of different resources. Not having one guy the whole time, I've learned so many different things from so many different coaches, and it's been to my benefit for sure.
You've had a lot of fall camps and getting ready for seasons. What does this one feel like as it compared to this one?
Yeah, I mean, this one feels more competitive. I mean, Damon was before me, so I mean, he always was that number one guy. And, I would try my best and push him, but he was always that number one guy. So this is my first fall camp where I could, see that number one spot being, super obtainable. And so, I'm just pushing myself to be the best I can be, and leave it all on the table and let the coaches decide. And
let yourself kind of think forward about possibly getting on the field against Rice and taking the snap.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I definitely want to be that guy on the field versus Rice, and camp's not over yet. Still got a few more practices left, but I think with my performance in the spring and all the tape I've put in the past 4 years, I think I've got enough tape for me to be the guy during Rice.
Will said that you're the fastest snap that he's seen. I assume that he would include Damon in that. Have you looked at speed numbers or how you stack up with that?
I mean, I the last time we were competitive with snap speed was out of high school. Mm-hmm. As far as just numbers go, I had a snap during scrimmage that was .63 over 14 yards, which is pretty fast. But there's no way of comparing those numbers. But I would like to believe I'm one of the faster snappers in the Pac-12.
Sure. Okay. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.